Italian desserts.
Yep.
I got it right. All right, we've got a lot going on here today. We've got a webbed cake here. There's spiders and stuff. Pretty much all this is pretty edible too, right?
Oh, everything.
All right, that's the way I like it.
Yes.
Now, what are we looking at right here? We've got some muffins or
we've
some
got some cupcakes.
cupcakes.
We have mini
muffins.
cupcakes and standard cupcakes.
All right.
We are going to be making these beautiful trick-or-treat cupcakes today. They are candy corn cupcakes and brain cupcakes.
We're talking brains, so
yes.
Food for thought.
Food for thought, exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
What do the folks at home need to know if they're going to do this, turn their kitchen into something like this?
Okay, yeah.
Talk about ingredients.
Okay, yeah. Well, what you're going to need is one cake box makes 12 standard cupcakes and 24 mini cupcakes.
Okay, good numbers
So what you'll need is about 2 containers of frosting and a cake box, and some food coloring, some Ziploc bags. So you want one for every color because we're going to be piping it on, and some scissors and some spatulas.
Now, this sounds like a great thing to do with the kids as well, right?
Definitely.
They love this
Super
stuff.
easy. We're going to show you how you can just, you can channel your inner pastry chef and make these cupcakes look divine and make your dessert table at your next party look awesome.
That's great stuff. Now, you guys have a website as well?
Yes. LolaProBakeShop.com is my cupcake blog.
Okay.
And I put recipes and tips and things,
Great.
anything to tickle your fancy for your next party. And so Halloween is one of the best holidays out there. So
of course.
We have a lot going on this table that we're excited about.
All right, good stuff. And of course, that website will be on our website. There's a link to it. So obviously, if you're running into some trouble in the kitchen, you can always go online and get some tips, right? Okay, what are we going to do in the next segment, just to tease a little ahead?
Well, we are going to color our frosting and put them in the bags.
Color the frosting.
Yes.
So we're starting out with like this.
White.
With white.
We need to make it yellow, orange.
We need brain matter here, right?
Exactly.
Or a little bit of that. Okay, can't wait to dig in. And we've got a lot more to talk about. We've got some bottles there, as you see. We'll get into that in a little bit. And so far, so good in the kitchen. And like Lindsay said, everything's edible.
We have the perfect creepy Halloween sweets for the season.
We do. There's lots of them, and Joe's making something up right now in the kitchen.
That's right, guys. We're with Lindsay Gregg from Muscarell's Fine Italian Desserts on Niagara Falls Boulevard?
Yes, Niagara Wheatfield.
Niagara Wheatfield. All right, so check them out there. But right now, everything in here is edible. We've discussed that. We were going to make, we have some regular frosting. We're going to kind of make it a different color right now, right? Okay.
Right, because we're going to be making the candy corn cupcakes. First step is that we're going to make the yellow frosting. Okay. Then when we add the red, we can make orange in the same bowl, less cleanup.
Exactly. Good. That works.
So first things first, you want to load that up with yellow.
Now, is this
yellow? Just yellow frosting. You can tell by the
tell me when to stop.
The top. Okay, that's enough.
Okay.
Nope, not yet.
Oh, okay. I'm
just
like ready to just start dumping things here.
That's all right. Now I just want to mix that all up.
Okay. Oh, this is tough.
You really want to get into it. That's why I had you do it with your muscles.
Because I've got muscles.
Good.
Not really. All right.
All right. Looks like it's coming along well. It's yellow.
Wow.
So then, basically, a lot of people don't frost their own cupcakes with piping bags because not everybody has piping bags and piping tips.
I wouldn't even know where to get a piping bag.
Well, you can go to the Kraft Trifecta, Michael's, Joann's, AC Moore. They always have coupons in the newspapers.
Okay.
So that's a good color. You can stop there. So then what you're going to want to do is take one of these sandwich bags, and all you do is just
scoop and put it in?
You inside it out and make it like a sock puppet, just like this. So you hold it like that, and you want to load me up.
Oh, I'm going to put it in there. Okay, got it. All right.
Maybe like 2 scoops.
Okay, so one more.
Perfect.
There you go.
So then, now it's orange. So now you want to add some red.
Okay.
Now with this, you want to load up the red because I did this before, and it took quite a bit of red, so.
Okay, so I'm going to load up the red.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Ooh.
That should be good.
Okay. There we go. I'll give that another twist in there. So yeah, this is all working out of the same bowl. So that's less cleanup, like you said.
It's really important when you're baking because you can really make a mess.
That's right. Now, what is this going to be again? What are we creating here?
We're doing candy corn cupcakes. So this is the orange of the candy corn. I mean, you can obviously do candy corn these days. It comes in browns and caramel apple ones.
Wow.
Okay, so that's a good orange.
Okay, we're going to load this up. We have about 10 seconds, so what we're going to do is, I guess when we get back, we're going to start decorating, right? That's the plan? And you guys also have a cupcake program you were telling me about as well.
Cupcake Land has now arrived at Muscarell's Fine Italian Desserts.
That's right.
We have 30 flavors that you can order from now, and featuring 10 every week, new flavors.
All right, we'll talk about those new flavors when we're done, and like I said, we're going to start really getting into the decorating process here on these cupcakes. Back to you guys. From Muscarell's Fine Italian Desserts, right?
Yes.
Got it right once again.
Great.
All right, we are going to be making a brain cupcake.
That's right.
Can we just grab one off the rack there and see if Paul, our photographer here, can get a close-up of what the brain is actually going to look like on top of the cupcake? There it is. That's brain matter. Ooh. All right. We have to get the icing ready for that, don't we?
Right, yes.
Okay, so what do we do?
What's really cool about the brains is that you want to make it look as realistic as you can. And how to do that is just take some red food coloring and just squirt it in. And then you don't mix it up. The trick is you don't mix it too much.
That's the trick.
Because you want that veiny, marbly look. So even just that will be fine.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because when you put it in the bag like we just did before.
Can I help you out here?
You almost
I almost knocked over the masterpiece
here. You don't want to do that.
No, we don't want that to happen.
All right.
All right. Ooh.
And maybe one more scoop would be perfect.
All right.
Okay.
Good?
Yep. So then the next important step is to cut the bags. And you don't want to cut them too big because then you run out of...
So just a little snip right there.
Yeah, just a little snip. Let's see there. And then we'll just quickly cut these ones. Because then you're going to be doing the candy corn cupcakes next.
Okay.
All right. So with candy corn, the most important thing, you want to grab your yellow. The most important thing is that you remember what sequence the colors come in. Yellow, orange, then white.
Okay, in that order. That's the way you want to do it.
So what you're going to want to do is take, this is a nice big one for you to practice on. Now, have you ever piped a cupcake with a piping bag?
I've never had this situation happen.
All right.
So.
Watch out.
All right.
All right, so you take the yellow, and all you do is just squeeze so that it circles, make one giant circle on the perfect. That's good. That's good. Maybe a little bit.
Let's make that a little bigger.
Yeah,
all right. There we go.
So when you're doing it like this, it's kind of think of an assembly line. You want to keep going a little bit more. So you have a couple done because it helps make it go by a little faster.
That's a do-over there.
No, it looks perfect. So now we'll take the orange.
You know, it's funny because I think this is a great, this is probably great for kids, right? Okay, I'm going to do one more.
Totally great. I mean,
probably love this.
This is easy to do and...
Fun for the whole family.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, great. Now take the orange, now just take the other cupcake and hold it in your hand and just do the same thing with a little smaller this time.
Oh, you're going on top?
Yeah, on top of the yellow.
Yeah.
Here, let me show you. I think what you're missing here is
you find that funny, do you, Paul?
So you just want to...
Yeah, I didn't pipe it correctly.
Here, why don't you take this one? This one is already...
How about this? I'm just going to...
There you go.
No, that never happened. All right.
It's okay. You got to taste the goods.
That's so good.
Okay, so then you just take one of them, and now you just squeeze it on top of the thing. It doesn't have to look perfect. You're not... It's just your family and friends that are going to be eating these, so they'll think it's great. So now you've got the orange down.
That one turned out well.
And then you take the white.
I'm just going to do one more because I need to practice.
And you just squeeze it on top. Squeeze it on top. Squeeze it on top. Yep.
Look at that. All right. Squeeze it on top. Squeeze it on top. Why is it going sideways?
I don't know.
Everything.
You must be pulling on the side.
Gravity.
It's okay. Perfect.
It's not okay. All right. Everything just...
It's okay. You can always just do something like that. Okay. Now, this I know you can handle, Joe.
Really? Ah,
yes. Pièce de résistance.
Oh. Little candy corns.
Perfect.
Little candy corns.
Yep, and then you just put them on with the others, and they look great.
We got a minute. I really want to get into your brains.
All right, let's do it. Grab the bag. What you do is you take here, you can take this one. Okay, you take the bag.
Dummy-proof here, all right.
Then what you do is you want to divide it into hemispheres and go away from you. So on the right side, go forward, and then scoop it around so you make like a smiley face. Right? And then kind of make a snake. Yeah, that's exactly, I mean, for someone who's never used a piping bag before, that's not too bad. You just go forward.
You're being so kind to me right now.
And then make a smiley face, and then slither the snake.
Slither the snake.
And then there you have it, a beautiful brain cupcake.
All right. Yeah. Anyway. That's what it looks like when you do it at home. We actually let's show Lindsay's one more time because it's so darn good. Look at that. I'm going to eat it later.
Great.
All right. We've got some interesting tips on how to decorate for Halloween with all this edible stuff. That's coming up. But first, we're going to have a check of weather when we get back, and we'll. And welcome back. back. It's time for Second Helpings, and this time we're not making something edible. We're actually showing you how to display the edible goodies out, right? And we're with Karina here from Muscarell's as well?
Actually, Karina's co-owner of KCU there.
All right.
Your event planning
company. Okay, so we got some bottles.
Yeah, the bottles that we wanted to show is just, not everything has to be edible. You can actually have some fun with drinking things. So, of course, you can do the drinking beforehand, and then you just have to wash out the glasses. And use some masking tape, and you can turn them into mummies.
So you're just wrapping masking tape there.
Yeah, you literally just like wrap the masking tape around it.
And then you just color the eyes in the bottle there. That's so cool.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
And what I really love about this is these little ribbon bats. It's really easy. You just tie a ribbon.
Yeah, it's literally tying a knot.
And there you have it.
There's just something Halloween-themed embedded in everything you guys are doing. I didn't even catch that there. All right. We've got a beautiful cake on this platter that you made as well.
Yes,
tell us about this.
This is from darlingcake.com. She made this beautiful spiderweb cake.
Webbing.
And this is actually made from an old candlestick and a charger from the Christmas tree shop. So it's a really great way to find some good deals. And we have some cookies. When you entertain like this, it's really important to have height because you run out of counter space.
Absolutely.
So this is a great way to do it yourself. And we've got these little brooms here that we were talking about during commercial.
Yeah.
We made it with a skewer and some raffida, and any cookie with a hole would really work. And it's really, really fun and very festive. And what we've been all talking about.
Yeah, these things. They've been staring at me all day here. What do we have here? This is awesome.
Well, we don't quite have a name for them yet, because we just sort of invented them a couple weeks ago, just for fun. And my nephew's allergic to milk, so I always make them mallow cakes, we call them. And these are just marshmallows with melted chocolate and some sprinkles. And we imagine if you put it in between two graham crackers in the microwave, got some instant Halloween
making
s'mores.
The eyeball there? What is the eyeball?
It's actually a gummy.
It's a gummy.
An eyeball gummy. Yeah, you can find gummies in all different kinds of shapes.
Those are great. I wouldn't even want to eat them. I just want to leave them out.
I know. I didn't even think about the graham cracker until,
Guys, thank you so much. Lindsay, Greg, and Karina, thank you guys for coming in.
No problem.
This is awesome. You guys have a website. It'll be on our website as well.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Check it out.
LolaProBakeShop.com. Muscarell's come in and have a cupcake. Check out what Kurt and Karina are doing with KCUthere.com. It's really, really fun.
Quick happy birthday to somebody out there, too, right?
My Grandma Pearl. Grandma Pearl turned 92 yesterday. Hi, Grandma. I love you.
Happy birthday, Grandma Pearl.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy Halloween. All right, these look so delicious.
That's amazing.
Where's yours?
Shout out.
It's in the sink over here. Don't worry about it.
Cake balls are great.
Tomorrow, we're going to